What up, everybody, and welcome to Baz on Blades. My name is Baz, and I talk about blades. Today, we've got another episode of the Baz on Blades mod shop. I know you can see in front of you what we got here is a Spyderco Paramilitary 2. This is a Blurple model in the CPMS 110V blade. I love this knife. This is actually the knife that really turned me on to Paramilitary 2. But there's one thing that I don't really like about it, and that's the pocket clip. I like the design of the pocket clip, and functionally it's fine. I even think, the look sort of fits the knife even. So no real issues with the pocket clip. It's the placement of the pocket clip I don't like. It's a little bit, there's a lot of this knife sticking out of the pocket when you use this pocket clip. And a lot of people change their pocket clips over to deep carry pocket clips. And I'll show you why here real quick. Let's go ahead and slip this down into the old Wranglers. All right. Slip it down into the old Wranglers, and that's what you're looking at right there, guys. That's quite a bit of knife. Quite a bit of knife sticking up out of that pocket right there. And although it doesn't show too much against this dark color of jeans, on something else, that's a lot of blue peeking up right there, guys. And then, of course, you've got this bright and shiny polished pocket clip. So what most people do is they change out this regular pocket clip for a deep carry pocket clip. And there's a couple of options out there. There's probably a few options, but there's one that's really popular, and that's from MXG Gear. And then there's a second option that I didn't know about and ran across on Blade HQ, and decided to try this out, as I've seen plenty of Paramilitary 2s with MXG Gear pocket clips on them, and I really like them. They're a quality product, everybody likes them, but I thought that I would try something a little bit different, and what we ended up with is a Lynch deep carry pocket clip. Now, Lynch is a small business. As far as I know, it is one person. It is run, owned. The product is made by, designed by Casey Lynch. And Casey is in Rockford, Washington. You can see that this product is marked as an American-made product. He 100% is producing this stuff himself. He does multiple different deep carry pocket clips and some pocket tools, some different knife accessories. He may even do some beads that I'm not aware of. But check him out. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm pretty impressed with this. And what I want to say up front is the price on this is very competitive with the MXG product. I saw the MXG was about $20 with $3 of shipping on eBay. And then this was about $20 with the same amount of shipping from Blade HQ. So the price was, they were right on top of each other. But what I want to point out here is the presentation of this. Now, I've already opened it and looked at it because I was, excited like a little girl. But look at this, guys. It's this is some pretty decent presentation right here for a pocket clip. So you've got to cut this open. It's a sealed box when you get it. You cut it open. On the inside of it right here, you've got these are I don't know if that's hand signed, and then he's got this little stamp down here. I'm sure he doesn't draw all these drawings himself, but he might. I don't know. He could be a hell of an artist. But you get this card in here, and it's got his Instagram, web, and email information on it. We can pause and read right there, guys. So you've got that comes with it. And you got a piece of foam right here that covers everything up. You've got a brand stamped little paper envelope here that is sealed with a USA, made in USA sticker. And then you've got this envelope which says if your Spyderco has FRN scales, the enclosed just in case screws may be a bit too short, but your OEM screws will work great. So this is a second set of screws, And there is a tool in there also. You can see right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use the original screws just for this video. And we will take this and open it up real quick. And let's set all of this packaging aside, guys. And this is what we've got right here. Now this is in a titanium. It's a stone wash. There's two different finishes on his titanium clips, and this is the brighter finish that I thought would look better on this knife, because the hardware, all the stainless hardware, is fairly bright. And you can see it's not going to perfectly match the hardware, but I would have to polish this, and then titanium still doesn't polish out to a bright silver like stainless. So what we're going to do real quick here, I've already broken these screws loose. We're going to take off the old pocket clip. And this is a 3-screw pocket clip, of course. And real quick. All right. Easy enough. Let's get those screws out of there. We're going to get a rag. Wipe this off real quick. Look. You can see where the G10 has been rubbed, pulling it in and out of the pocket right here, and we've got sort of a light place. Let's see what I can do about that, guys. We'll get some oil here real quick, and we're going to put some oil out. And this is the pivot oil that I use, and what this is brake free precision LP, and it's just a lightweight oil. And I'm just going to sort of rub that in there a little bit and get some oil on that. And that takes away that, that dry look on the G10. All right. So then let's see what this thing's going to look like here. Well, that's what we're looking like, guys. And that's going to be a pretty deep carry right there. So we're going to get one of these screws. I think all of these screws are exactly the same. This is actually the first time I've had the pocket clip off of this knife. And we're going to get one started in here and start that screw. Alright. We'll get our second screw right here. Now you may have to work these screws because the head of the screw is not going to line up perfectly with this hole. So, it goes sort of out to the side. It's just the way this pocket clip is made from Spyderco, the 3-screw pocket clip, and we're having to go through this central hole. Oh crap. Gonna have to go through this central hole to locate these screws, guys. And well, maybe I should have put the side one in first. All right, there we go. Now, when you're putting on a pocket clip like this, you've got to be careful, because you can see, because of the way that this is made, and the MXG gear is the same way, you're going to be at an angle with your driver, okay? And this is just a T6, so you don't have a huge, strong sort of socket for this driver anyway. So you want to be careful to not strip that. And then of course you've got your, your secondary set of screws also, in case you do strip one. And, I want to be careful with it. I may come back with this later and put some blue Loctite on it. But for the purpose of this video, I'm not going to worry about it right now. But I may come back and put some blue Loctite on this in just a little while. And that's what we end up with, guys. There's our deep carry pocket clip. Let's see how that feels in the hand. Well, it's a short pocket clip. I can feel it there, but you can see the tip of the pocket clip comes up and then it sort of flattens out. It still tips up a little bit the way he's made this, and I may come back later and maybe bend that a little bit flatter depending on how it feels in the hand under use and how it goes in and out of the pocket. You know, we'll balance that out, but it seems like a pretty strong and secure pocket clip here, guys. Let's make sure we've got everything tightened up. And I think I will come back after I do the video and put some Loctite on these screws. But that's a pretty good feeling pocket clip right there. It looks pretty good on that knife, guys. What do you think? I don't think that it's out of balance of the knife at all as far as the size of it or aesthetically. You know, it doesn't look odd on the knife at all. So let's move this oil. We do not need any more oil. We will come back with our pocket and we will look and see what it looks like now. All right, no issue going into the pocket. And there we go, guys. That's about as deep carry as you're going to get with a Paramilitary 2. You can see you've got just a bare sliver, and actually that's, fold this up a little bit where that can seat all the way. That's what you're going to end up with right there. All right, so that is the Lynch short pocket clip, and that is his short one. For the Paramilitary 2, Paramilitary 3, no, I think he's got a separate one for the Paramilitary 3. If he does, I apologize for saying that. I'll have to go back and look. But for the Paramilitary 2, that's what we're looking at, guys. Right there. What do you think? You know, that's our difference right there, guys. That's not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, guys. Well, there we go. There's another episode of the Baz on Blades mod shop with the Lynch short deep carry pocket clip for the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. Now, it will work on multiple different models of Spydercos that have this same screw mount hole pattern. And those will be listed in the listing on Blade HQ. I don't know if they've got any of these left in stock, guys. There were multiple anodized colors. There was a really good looking, sort of really dark, dusky bronze finished one. The anodizing seemed to be sort of dark and two-staged. Like the blue purple sort of had a bronze underneath it, and then the bronze was sort of dark and almost patina looking, and just in the anodizing process. So, all right, guys. Well, we'll carry this for a little while, and if anything untoward happens, I will report back to you guys. But right now, it looks pretty good. I think that's going to be a positive improvement for the old Paramilitary 2 for prints. All right, guys, there we go. All right, as always, thank you for taking the time to watch one of my videos. God bless all of you, and we will talk to you again.